Unknown does not mean not forgotten. Can you imagine waiting to receive the body of your dead son or daughter, only to realize that the body could not be identified or could not be sent? You would still want your son or daughter to be honored, and this is what the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier is for. I have been to Washington, D.C., and have researched the subject and have talked to very credible people. Today, I'm going to inform you about the Guard of the Unknown and what it takes to become that guard. I'm going to tell you the training, the commitment, the procedure, and the symbolism. First of all, I'm going to tell you the training of the soldier. Even a marathon runner trains. So as you can imagine, something of this high importance takes a long time to meet requirements. The physical qualifications of the soldier are they have to be at least 5 feet 10 inches, and they cannot exceed 6 foot 4 inches, and their waist cannot exceed 30 inches. After passing that, they must move on to the training phase, where they memorize 7 pages of Arlington National Cemetery. After reciting their 7 pages verbatim, they earn a walk. After that phase, they then move on to the new soldier training phase, where they memorize 300 grave locations. They learn the guard change ceremony, manual of arms, learn the standard of uniform and weapon. After all that, they must still earn the privilege to even test to receive the Silver Tomb Guard Identification Badge. They are tested over the manual of arms, uniform preparation, and walk. And they are tested over 100 of the 300 items memorized. They must receive a 95%, and only 400 have been awarded since February of 1958. This is the Silver Tomb Guard Identification Badge. So not only does a soldier have to receive intense training, they also must make commitments. Everybody makes commitments and they have responsibilities, but a soldier has very high commitments. For the first 6 months, they cannot talk to anybody, nor can they watch TV. They also must commit for the first 2 years to live under the tomb in the barracks, and they must commit for 2 years to guard the Tomb of the Unknown. They also must commit for life to never drink or even swear in public. They also make a commitment even when endangered. According to a 2004 article in the Officer Review magazine, when Hurricane Isabel hit Washington, D.C., the commander regiment told the guard that was on duty that he was to, secure his post and then move on and seek shelter. The guard refused this order, and because it was his highest honor to be on duty at that time. So not only does a soldier have commitment, they also have procedure that they must follow, and I'm going to tell you some symbolism. Think of the most important thing you attended. How long did it take you to get ready? The preparation of the uniform and gun takes up to 5 hours to prepare. They must not have any lint or wrinkles, or else they will be sent back. I'm going to tell you the history of dress blues, which I received from an interview by Sergeant Dice. Dress blues, it goes back to the cavalry times, and when soldiers rode their horses. And during the day, they would take off their shirt and put in their saddlebags, and so then their pants would be bleached out. And so that's why today their shirt is darker than their pants. So, now I'm going to tell you about the walk. It takes 21 steps to go back and forth in front of the tomb. They then hesitate 21 seconds before they return. This alludes to the 21 gun salute. And the procedure for the guard change is they must receive the white glove inspection, which they must not have any lint or anything like that. And once they pass, they meet at the matted path, and then they salute the unknown and then move on with the change. I hope that you learned more about the Guard of the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. In closing, I hope you realize the sacrifice it takes to become this guard, a better understanding of commitments, and so few attain this. And even after obtaining the badge, the guard must follow strict guidelines. Now, who wants to go to Washington, D.C.? Okay.
Again.
Okay, do you guys have any questions?
How long is how long do what is it called?
The training?
Yeah, no, not the training. How long do they stay on duty at one time?
Oh.
I can't think of the right word.
In the summer months, they change every half hour,
Okay.
but during the winter months, it's every hour.
So they're only on duty for half an hour?
Well, let's see. They change and then they go back, and then they come back. So it's like, but in order to have that guard change, so the public can see it, they go on and off.
Okay. So would they have an 8-hour shift? I think that's what I was trying to.
You know, I don't know the answer to that question.
Okay, that's fine.
How long does it take to transfer, like guards, like to change the guards?
It doesn't take very long. They just go through their inspection